Welcome to our in-depth comparison of the military strengths of India and Pakistan in 2025. Now, I know what you're thinking. Suraj, why you gotta make this so serious, man? Can't we all just get along? And trust me, I'm all for peace, love and biryani, but the reality is these two countries have a history, a complicated one. We're talking about neighbors with nuclear weapons, folks. It's like finding out the people who live next door to you have a tank in their garage. You'd want to know who's got the bigger tank, right? So we're going to break it all down, look at who's got the bigger guns, the stronger economy and the most global clout. We'll be looking at various aspects, including military strength, economy, nuclear power and global influence. Because in this day and age, it's not just about who's got the most missiles, it's about who can launch a successful Twitter campaign about it. Let's start with the main event, military might. India, with its massive population, also has a massive army. We're talking over 1.4 million active personnel. That's enough soldiers to form a conga line from Mumbai to, well, probably just to Delhi, but still a very long conga line. And they've got toys, my friends, tanks, fighter jets, aircraft carriers, you name it. They've probably got a few thousand of them stashed away somewhere. Pakistan, on the other hand, has a smaller but still formidable force. They've got around 650,000 active personnel, which is nothing to sneeze at. It's like the little brother who's been hitting the gym. They may not be as big, but they can still pack a punch. And let's not forget, both countries have nuclear weapons. That's right, folks, the big kahuna, the ultimate deterrent. So in a head-to-head military matchup, India might have the edge in terms of sheer size and firepower. But as we all know, sometimes it's not about the size of the dog in the fight, but the size of the fight in the dog. And let me tell you, Pakistan has a lot of fight in them. Okay, let's talk money, honey. Because in the 21st century, you can't win a war or even start one without cold, hard cash. India, with its booming tech sector and massive workforce, has an economy that's, well, massive. We're talking the 5th largest economy in the world, nipping at the heels of Germany. They've got Bollywood, they've got yoga, they've got call centers that answer all your tech questions. They're kind of killing it, economically speaking. Pakistan, on the other hand, faces some economic challenges. They've got a lot of potential, but things like political instability and, the occasional threat of war haven't exactly been great for business. Now, I'm not saying money is everything, but it definitely helps when you're trying to buy, more missiles and stuff. So in the economic arena, India definitely has the upper hand. But hey, maybe Pakistan can just hack into India's bank accounts and steal all their money? Just kidding, mostly. Chapter 3. Nuclear nerves living on the edge. All right, time to address the elephant in the room, or should I say the mushroom cloud in the subcontinent. Both India and Pakistan have nuclear weapons. They've both got the capability to turn each other into, well, let's just say it wouldn't be pretty. India claims to have a no first use policy, which sounds reassuring until you realize it basically means we won't nuke you unless you nuke us first. Pakistan, on the other hand, is a bit more vague about their nuclear doctrine. They're like that friend who keeps a baseball bat under their bed. You're not sure if they are planning to use it, but you'd rather not be the one to find out. This whole situation is a bit like two guys standing in a gasoline factory, each holding a lit match. Not exactly the most stable of situations, is it? Chapter 4, Global Gladiators, Friends in High Places. Finally, let's talk about global influence. India, with its growing economy and its yoga ambassador, Narendra Modi, has been making friends around the world. They're tight with the US, they're buddies with Russia, and they're even part of those exclusive clubs like the G20 and BRICS. Pakistan, while not as globally chummy as India, has its own set of alliances. They've got a close relationship with China, which is kind of like having a really big, powerful friend who always has your back, even if they sometimes borrow money from you and never give it back. They're also influential in the Islamic world, which gives them some diplomatic weight. So in the global popularity contest, India might be the prom queen, but Pakistan is definitely not a wallflower. Outro, peace out, the only winning move. In conclusion, India is more powerful overall, but both nations are nuclear armed and any conflict between them would be extremely dangerous. It's like your mum always said, fighting never solves anything. Except in this case, fighting could literally destroy everything. So, What's the solution? Well, it's not rocket science, folks. It's dialogue, diplomacy, and maybe a few Bollywood-Lollywood collaborations thrown in for good measure. Peace and cooperation are in the best interest of both, because at the end of the day, India and Pakistan have more in common than they do differences. They both love cricket, they both have amazing food, and they both have to deal with really hot summers. Maybe it's time they put aside their differences and embrace their shared love of, I don't know, mango lassi. Just a thought.